Well, Matthew, Barnaby, myself, Barry Melrose, we get to talk about something that we really enjoy talking about. It's not teams, it's not styles, it's not cities. It's a great player, and that's Alexander Ovechkin. Fell short last year against Pittsburgh. Sidney Crosby beat him in Game 7 in Washington. Crosby went on to win the Stanley Cup. Ovechkin is a guy that plays the game the way it's supposed to be played. He plays with passion, he plays with courage, he plays with energy, and he's one of the most electrifying goal scorers in the game today. What has to happen for him to take the next step to win the Stanley Cup? I think it's not up to him. I think we know he's going to have a great year, Matthew. He's got to start getting some help. He's got to start getting, if you look at Crosby, they won the Stanley Cup without Crosby in the lineup the second half of the game. Malkin took it over. Everybody contributed. That wasn't happening with Washington. A guy like Mike Green did not have a great playoffs. Backstrom was okay. Semin didn't have a great playoffs. They got to get those other superstars for Washington to play as good as Ovechkin. Pittsburgh did that. They won the Stanley Cup. I think that's something that has to happen with Washington if they're going to make the next step.
And you look at role players, guys like Maxime Talbot really stepping up
Great
for
point,
the Pittsburgh Penguins. They go and acquire Mike Knuble from the Pittsburgh Philadelphia Flyers. I apologize. Adding him to the power play, regular shift, a guy that's played so many years in the National Hockey League, grinded out. This is a mentor to these young guys to take them to that next level. For them to win, though, they have to learn how to battle in their D zone. They are talented offensively. They are going to score goals. Alex will keep you in most games with the power play or scoring a big goal to either tie it or win it. But it's battling when it comes down to playoff time in their own zone. Will Mike Green put his body on the line? I know he was hurt a little bit, but will he play injured and play that way in the playoffs? Will other guys, supporting cast, play that way in their defensive zone? That was the only knock I had against them and their goaltending issues. Will Varlamov step up as number one, or will they go back to Jose Theodore? That's still unanswered, and time will tell, but the battle level for the Washington Capitals has got to get better if they want to win the Stanley Cup.
And Matthew and I don't agree on much, but we both agree that we're all hoping that Ovechkin wins the Stanley Cup and wins it soon. That's how great a player this guy is. It's great for hockey if he does.
It certainly is.